there before the sun sets. I was going to play hardcore, but I'm not sure that I could actually manage to pull off a whole long series with only one life. I'm decent enough at this game, but I don't think I'm quite that good. What up, everybody? This is Gocleau from Flatironix Entertainment. Get back here, boat. Out here in the ocean on the Gocleau Modpack Let's Play. This is episode 2. Thank you for tuning in. Today I will be doing a whole lot of exploring, trying to figure out what this world is all about, and if there's any land masses worth anything around us. We really are going to need some resources pretty soon, but instead of making you all watch me do yet one more giant long exploring time-lapse like I did in my other playthrough, I am instead going to show you a little tour of a world in which I set up a whole bunch of endgame from all of these different mods to show how they're compatible with each other and some directions that you can take with them. So if I run into anything really cool, I will of course record it and come back and show you, but otherwise I'll probably just show a map at the end of everything that I find and everything that is important. I'm going to do my best to make this Let's Play series rather different from my vanilla Let's Play series. It's going to be quicker, hopefully. There's going to be mining, obviously boats, and playing around with all of the really cool mods. So I'm going to go do my exploring, and I will see you back here at the Doggy Island. I will see you back here when I'm finished with the completed map. So we're going to start off with some time lapses here. You can see I built a house. It is designed off of falling water, a house designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. Again, another great structure I would suggest looking up. Okay, and here we are walking down the bridge towards the farm and the gardens. Pam's Harvest Craft is installed in this, as is Garden Things. The mod is called Garden Things. You can plant flowers in pots and trees in pots and put multiple different flowers in the same pot. There's a whole lot you can do. Out here is the farm. mostly is just cotton and wheat and stuff to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. There's some new fences and some new walls that are a part of the garden things. There you can see a bunch of flowers crammed into one little area. It also comes with its own little machinery and the ability to plant crops without water. So I did go ahead and make a house. Like I said, designed off of falling water. It's just giving you a view of the outside here. And let's go ahead and take a tour of the inside. Hello? Anybody home? No one answered. Let's just go in. It's cool. I know the guy who owns the place. Okay, and here we are in the kitchen. This kitchen is a mix of Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod and also a mix of, I believe it's cooking for blockheads. The two mods go together very, very nicely. So here's the bedroom and the bathroom. Again, Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, an awesome mod. It comes with a bunch of bathroom things. I'm just going to let you discover those, but definitely check it out. There's also living room furniture, kitchen furniture, outside furniture, patio furniture, just all the furniture. It's awesome. Up here's the living room, or the den, and I'm just showing that there's a bunch of different cool armor options. You can make custom banners in this, which in 1.7 there's usually no banners. And the screen goes down to my shop below. And here's Scruffy, my old dog Scruffy. I actually don't have a dog Scruffy, but if I had this kind of a dog, I would most certainly name it Scruffy. Sit. Good dog. Scruffy. Good old boy, Scruffy. Looking through the window. You know what? Let's see what Scruffy's looking at out here. So, that other terrace veranda deck out on the far side, the long thin one, it connects up to the bedroom up those stairs. Archimedes Ships is one of the mods that's installed in here, and it allows us to have flying ships. This is my dirigible. We'll no doubt make one of those in the Let's Play series at some point. And now we're going to go down into the mine and the workshop. This will be one of our first projects within our Let's Play world. A mine and ultimately a workshop like this. So I've got my drying racks down here, and then if we hop up here, this is the dark farm. I don't know why I put another word in here, it just seemed fitting with the redstone. And then the ender crop grows ender pearls, but it has to be light level 7 or below. So also in there is an invisible force field to kill any mobs that happen to spawn. Very few do. So this screen monitors the power situation, and that's what's up here in this room. I've got 2 big reactors and then a very large capacitor bank, with a tesseract attached to the power bank to power the majority of my world. These RF monitors monitor the capacitor bank and turn on and off the big reactors when it drops below a certain level. I'm pretty sure it's 45%. I don't exactly remember. Through this trapdoor on the floor down here is a world anchor. You just put ender pearls in it in there. Here's the actual workshop. There's that screen again, monitoring the power level. Something weird, if I sit on this chair, it opens the doors. Yeah. But this is my workshop. It's got the full ME system. Most of these machines you don't even have to interact with. You can do it all from right in here. Let me show you. I'll go ahead and make some sand, I guess. Or some glass. Yeah, I'll make some glass. 10, in fact. I've got 3 CPUs going, but I'll just do automatic. Probably do that one up in the ceiling up there. So all the pipes are hidden behind these lights, and there you can see my smelting factory turning that sand into glass. There's another one of those power tesseracts. They're dotted about the world. The crafters all condense things that go from 9 of them into a block, and whoa. That room is glitchy. Maybe the Nether will. What is going on? Okay, let's get out of here. That, obviously, was my wither skeleton farm. I believe it's run off of a broken spawner with the RF tools mod, but it deposits the loot into my ME system here. And it gives us wither skulls. So back here behind the workshop are some coal coke furnaces, and they're all attached to the ME system as well. There's someone else in here. Why is this door open? So I would like to point out that Crazy Bees designed the doors and the glass back here. It was one of her first forays into Minecraft. I'm always really proud to show this room off. I really like her eye for design. But this is the working facility, I suppose you could say. All of the background waterworks and things to make the whole system run. Again, more cables behind those lights. There's a world anchor down there. Attached to the ME system, it pretty much just keeps the whole thing chunk loaded. And everything is just in my ME system. All of these systems are hooked together. It's just one giant ME system. I don't know if we'll end up doing this extreme in our Let's Play. If we do, it won't be for a while. So let's head back out into the workshop out here. Close my door. And it looks like it is time for me to jump back into our other world real quick to show you some progress things. One final thing in this middle area up here goes from the reactor room right up to the surface. You just come through here, back into the reactor again, up onto the catwalk, up above. Just in case one of these reactors tries to blow up on me, I can escape once I go through this door and make my emergency exit. Usually it goes up to the house. Yeah, up to the house. Pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, some things have happened that I need to show you in the other world in our actual Let's Play, so let's just go on ahead and jump back into that and take a look at what's going on over there. Okay, this is going to be a daring caper. Must sneak out here, grab my supplies. Where? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is my tombstone down here? I'm not sure where it... Oh no, I bet it's that void right there. Yeah, I bet it's... Oh shoot, I'm drowning. Okay, let's see. Break it. Break it. Break it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Break it. Break it. Oh. And here we go again, I guess. Let's see if I can make another boat. I can make a few boats. I'm going out there with a vengeance this time. I don't know how. I don't really have any weapons. I have this pickaxe. Some bread. Essential items. Man, I've died twice and I'm decent enough at this game. Just a few minutes. So much for a smooth episode 2, but I suppose that's what I get for playing on hard mode. Monsters that just hang out by my tombstone. And here we go. I'm doing a voiceover for this part because many curse words were said. But here's that zombie, and I definitely dispatched the zombie. And then I ran into a bit of a hard time with the tombstone. And then an even harder time coming up with my tools. And here's the mine, or where the mine will be. It's really pretty far away from my islands. While I'm here off camera, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab some cobble really quickly. The Abyssalcraft mod adds crazy demon animals like just normal vanilla animals that end up being demonized and evil. And yes, off screen I died. I died to a chicken. So this mod pack is definitely fraught with terror, full of all kinds of different ways to die, different monsters, and even in boats in the water, you're not safe, it turns out, in this mod pack. There are many, many different things out there too. And also, apparently, bombs in the water. 5 deaths. Just out exploring in boats, I died 5 times. But back to the tour. So this is a crystal farm. These farms allow us to get really almost all of the resources. It's kind of like mystical agriculture. And I have a vacuum chest that's pulling them up and then putting them into the ME system, which is why they are in these round structures to make sure that the majority of the materials are caught. This up here is currently where all of those spheres are outputting. It's just void chests. Throws everything away. Here is a little farm to maintain the mob farm. Back to the crystal farms over here. To my little elevator of sorts. Let's go ahead and go down here. Down here is where all of the crystals from the crystal farms are cut and refined, and they usually go into this ME system, but right now I have them all dumping into the main system back at the base. They dump through a series of ender chests. So now we are coming out here to my little train. I really do love the Minecraft minecart systems. I know there are much quicker ways, but I find something extremely novel, I suppose, about being able to travel vast distances in Minecraft and not needing to actually use my hands to move. I can hop into the cart and hit go, and there I go, and then I can just pay attention to something else for a minute. It's kind of nice. These tracks are inspired by some structures that may or may not exist on Mars, actually. If you look up glass tunnels on Mars, you will see some footage, or some photos rather, of tunnels that have these kind of ribs on the outside of them, like what I've got in here. So I just want to show you how these look during the day and at night. This isn't the only way to make these, but it certainly makes sure that they are mob proof. And that's really important with this mod pack because Railcraft is one of the mods that's installed, and I really like the fast tracks. But if you're on the turbo tracks and there happens to be any sort of mob or player in the way of the cart, everything will just explode. So I didn't want there to be any bystanders, including myself. And here we are at the mob farm and wither farm. This is far from the most efficient or probably even appropriate way to do these farms. I just wanted to play around with the different things that were available within this mod pack. Basically, all of the mobs are spawn at the top and then fall down into a force field down at the bottom that kills them. This down here is the radioactive green goop that's falling out of the bottom of this spaceship. And that's what the mob farm is supposed to be, is a spaceship. Now the question is the spaceship making the green goo, or is the spaceship pulling the green goo out of the ground up into it as a fuel source? There it is. Alright, and let's take a tour of the inside. By the way, those characters on the front are Gocleau in the Minecraft letters. So I wanted this building to feel oppressive and kind of dizzying and a little bit scary. And one of the ways to do that is with the completely see-through glass floor. And another way is with the red lasers and the big giant pieces of machinery that just end down here on the bottom. I really dig the industrial, heavy, like, kind of goth look, I guess. Really dark, heavy, industrial look. And that's kind of what I was going for with this build, I guess. So those ender chests end up going to and from the main base, so that we can either feed the mob farm or get things back from the mob farm. So let's go up and take a look, shall we? And here we are up at the top. You will recognize the green circles from the outside. We're right below the cone, which is right up there. And this one is the wither farm, and the mob farm, I believe, is over on the other side, down below. So let's just go ahead and take a look at my design in here. So the layer below is actually the mob farm, up at the top where they spawn in, and you can see the goo down there at the bottom. And as we meet our demise like the mobs, I hope that you enjoyed this little tour. I hope it was insightful. And I hope that you have found something to look forward to in the future with this Let's Play series and with my mod pack. And I somehow managed to make it back after slaying that evil demon chicken. So now, with my stone in hand, I can make a furnace and some better tools, and relax. That's what those 3 pads are going to be for, my little farm. I got cotton, barley, and wheat. So that'll provide us with some food. But for now, that's probably going to be it for episode 2. You saw in that time lapse that I did for my end goal for this world what we are ultimately going to try and achieve. An ME system, some cool mob farms, very modern technology. Give the whole thing a kind of dystopian feel, let's say. So that is our goal for this world, and I'm just going to do some fishing. So until next episode, thank you for watching. This has been Gocleau from Flatironix Entertainment. And I've only got 1 torch.